When I first arrived at the MS Squared program, I was stepping into a world that felt both exciting and unfamiliar. Coming from the Bronx, I was used to navigating a system where resources were often stretched thin, where students like me, students of color, were often told to dream, but rarely given the structured support to chase those dreams. MS Squared changed that. MS Squared promised to challenge me academically, to push me beyond what I thought I was capable of, and it delivered. From advanced math and science courses to late-night study sessions, I experienced a level of academic rigor that prepared me for the challenges ahead. But the program gave me something even more valuable: friendship. I met my best friends there, people who understood my struggles in a way no one else could, because they had lived them too. We stayed up late, not just solving equations, but sharing our dreams, our fears, and our ambitions. We built each other up, celebrated each other's wins, and reassured each other when the imposter syndrome crept in. In a place that sometimes felt unfamiliar, my friends became my home. They were my biggest support system, the people who reminded me that I belonged, that we all belonged. But with promise comes complexity. Being situated in a private institution, MS Squared exposed me to a world of privilege, one that contrasted sharply with my own experiences. It was empowering to have access to resources I had never encountered before. State-of-the-art labs, small class sizes, faculty who were deeply invested. But I also raised questions. Why did I have to leave my community to access these opportunities? Why did the best education experiences seem reserved for the few rather than the many? While I personally didn't face discrimination, my MS Squared family did. My friends, my brothers and sisters in this program were targeted, and I felt their pain as if it were my own. Seeing people I cared about being treated unfairly and watching them navigate spaces that weren't always welcoming made me deeply aware of the struggles we still face. It was a stark reminder that even in spaces designed to uplift us, inequality lingers. It was painful, but also strengthened my resolve. We weren't just students in a program. We were a community that stood together. The consequences of MS Squared is that it makes you deeply aware of inequities in education. I returned to my high school with a sharpened perspective, grateful for what I had gained, but frustrated by what so many of my peers still lacked. I reaffirmed my commitment to educational equity, to ensure that programs like MS Squared are not the exception, but the standard. Even as my friends and I went our separate ways, we carried this experience with us. We still check in, still remind each other of the big dreams we spoke about during those late nights. We know that no matter where we end up, we are bound by something deeper. The understanding that we made it this far together, and we will keep pushing forward for those who come after us. So, what are the lived promises and consequences of MS Squared? It is a program that opens doors, that affirms the brilliance of students of color, that shows us what is possible. But it also reminds us of the work that remains, to make these opportunities the rule, not the exception. And as someone who has walked through those doors, I feel the responsibility to help them open for those who come after me.